Hello everybody, my name is Connor, and today I'm reacting to Steven Universe Future, episode 9 and 10. It is Little Graduation and Prickly Pear. I already watched these episodes, and I already reacted to them. And, okay, so, if y'all don't know yet, if y'all are new and all, you haven't seen my previous Steven Universe videos, YouTube has actually taken down my Steven Universe reactions for the first few episodes and gave me copyright strikes. So I have 2 copyright strikes right now, and if I get a 3rd one, they delete my channel. So I do reviews on YouTube, and I post my free reaction on Patreon, where I also have a pay reaction. The free reaction will be slightly edited, not too much edited though. Like, it's still gonna be like a whole full reaction almost, but the crazy edited one will be on Patreon also for $3, just to help support my channel, you know. But yeah, so just check down below for a free reaction, and they have the reaction to the both episodes on there. And I do my review on YouTube, so do it's around 10 minutes my review, probably around 5 for each episode, 5 minutes. Okay, so first. Okay, so go check out my reactions down below. I'll give you 5 seconds, and then I get into my spoiler review. Okay, before you get into the reaction, so whenever you go down to Patreon, make sure to click the link to the reaction. So it might not come up as processed, so hit the download button. If it says it's exceeded the amount of downloads, please add it to your drive. Go to your drive and right-click it to make a copy of it, and it says make a copy, and then you can download that and it should work. Okay, and also make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and check out my second channel down below to help me out. Go subscribe there, so in case this channel does somehow get taken down, I have a backup channel. Thank y'all for watching, and let's get into it. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So, also this video is made for people above the age of 13 because COPA is coming up and I need to say that. For the first episode is Little Graduation. So it starts off with, I believe, Steven going into Lars's bake shop, and I'm gonna cough for some reason right now. Sorry. Okay, so it starts off with Lars bake shop, Steven going in there asking for the graduation cake that he's gonna be picking up, and then Sadie comes in, and I thought that was really cool seeing Sadie again because they haven't seen her in a while. And then Lars mentions that she is dating someone named Shep, I believe that's the name, Shep, who uses they them pronouns. And I think it's really cool, and I like Shep. Shep seems very cool, like they do. I really like them. I want to see more of Shep. Hopefully we see more of Shep in Steven Universe Future, because they seem like a really chill, laid-back character. They had cool stuff than piercing. So yeah, so Lars and Sadie aren't together. They did, I don't know if they were officially ever dating, but they did break up if they were. And they said they tried to get stuff back together, but they couldn't, and that makes sense. They were gone for a while apart from each other, and Sadie moved on, and I guess so is Lars. He's going back into space with the apps now that the off-color has graduated from Little Home School. So yeah. So, the suspects also, because Steven was talking to Jenny, because Steven was kind of feeling iffy about all this change, and then Jenny said that the suspects band is actually breaking up, which is very sad, because they're a really good band, but I guess things happen, things change. They were together, their band, for a few years, so they got a lot of stuff done, and they're all going into their own separate, thing. I don't remember exactly what, Sour Cream is doing. I know that Buck, it's like a med school, and Jenny is actually making her own company where she sells jackets for phones, which is really cool. I wonder if they make those in real life. They should. I want one. I'd get a jacket for my phone. But, so Steven starts freaking out and all, because Steven just, all those changes happening, and then he introduces Shep and Sadie to the stage, and they have a new song, which is really good. I really like it. Shep was playing some kind of instrument, I don't know exactly what instrument it was, and Sadie was singing, because Sadie has an amazing singing voice. But while they're playing, Lars walks away saying he's gonna head out. He just wanted to see them graduate and all that off colors. And Steven, his pink diamond state like comes back and he starts freaking out. He makes like a diamond that Lars walks in front of, and that diamond branches off into tons more diamonds and just surrounds them. A whole force field ripping the stage in half, and whenever he says he's feeling a little claustrophobic, all this stuff just starts coming together, like it caves in, not caves in, but like keeps closing. Like the walls are coming in closer. And so yeah, it was kind of crazy while it was happening. Because I don't know how to describe it. It was just the emotions that were happening. Steven's been very, very emotional lately. You can tell he's going through some stuff. And I feel really bad for him. He's like full on having breakdowns a lot and a lot. And I feel like this is all leading up to something that I'm kind of scared to see what's going to happen. Yeah, because Steven keeps having breakdown after breakdown after breakdown. And somebody can only handle so much. You know? Like, it's kind of scary to see what's going to happen. So, it keeps closing in, and Shep was like, it has something to do with your emotions. And he's like, and then Steven's like, yeah. And he was like, try working on his emotions, but he was trying to get everything figured out. And then all the off colors, they were all getting squished together. Fluoride's big self started like getting all squished, and we were all getting squished. And eventually, after just talking, it broke the force field around him, the giant bubble, that if you can call that a bubble, after they all got like almost squished and smothered. But eventually it broke, so there was that, which is helpful, which is good. And yeah, and then we're learning Steven is not okay. And then that branches off to the next episode where we learn that even more he's dealing with a lot. And the next episode is called Prickly Pear, which is an episode about Steven planting. So it starts off with him planting some plants. They all bring dirt, and Amethyst ate the dirt into his little room like he has up there by the warp. And so he has all these plants, and then he has a cactus. So he cuts the cactus, and imagine this is the cactus prick. He goes to pick it up, but it picks his finger. I just wrote it myself. Wait, you see? I wrote it myself. Okay, that was random. Okay, so he pricks his finger, and he's like, ouch. You know, like, I just did that so many times. Yeah, okay, so he pricks his finger. I lost my trail of thought for a second. I'm like, trying to figure out what I was gonna say. Okay, so he pricks his finger, and then he touches the thing again, and he puts it into the pot. You know how his spit does stuff. Remember Watermelon Stevens and all that? Pumpkin, Cactus Steven now. So it brings the cactus to life. Because that's what we needed. And it looks like Steven's head the next day. And it keeps growing. And then it started talking, which was cool. Until Steven started spilling some information that he didn't need to say, because it was kind of, well, he did need to say it. He needed to get it off their chest. And the gems need to know he's not okay, because they need to know that he needs something. I don't know exactly what he needs right now, but he needs something. So the cactus says a lot of stuff, and then Steven brings it into his room area again, not like his bedroom, but like his like plant room. That makes any sense? Where him and Connie were hanging out in Steven Universe, the movie. They were there. Yeah, they were. Okay, so speaking of Connie, where is Connie? It's been the first half of the season. I think it's like 20 episodes this season. I don't know. This year they had 10, so maybe next year they have more than 10, hopefully. But, yeah, so he brings it back in there. He's just screaming at it, saying a bunch more stuff that it probably shouldn't know. And then he puts a box over it. Cactus Steven gets mad, and it starts growing and growing, and it starts beating him up. And then he keeps getting pricked, and he's like mad, and they start fighting, going back and forth. Steven throws his shield at it, splits its like whole area, like arm and all that, like, and it like starts like going that way. And yeah, it's a whole rough situation. And then Steven, the gems come knocking at the door, and Steven's like, I need an hour or two, come back like in an hour, something like that, a few hours, and then they see the cactus fighting Steven, and then like, oh, so they come inside, they start fighting with the cactus thing, and Pearl keeps getting pricked with thorns, which is really funny. But Garnet knocks it into like the fridge sink area, and the water sprays on the back of the cactus, and it grows, keeps growing and growing and being more gigantic. And then it keeps growing and fighting them and becoming more strong. Garnet says something like cactus is being like a really strong plant on the earth. So it was a whole situation, and um, eventually the cactus keeps saying all this stuff that Steven said that it probably shouldn't have repeated, saying like Amethyst is acting more mature than she is or something, how she's just acting like she's mature, Pearl's gonna blame herself, Garnet says this, you know what I mean? And it was a whole situation, and then they eventually, Steven drops down his shield, like literally his guard, and just talks the cactus down. The cactus barges out of the door and just takes off, breaks everything. And then Jim's asks Steven, do you need to talk? And he's like, no, but he's like, he said enough, but he really does need to talk. So those were the 2 episodes. I really enjoyed them. They were amazing. And if you liked my reaction and review, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye!